Hey, seventh graders, you just had a moment to listen to Mrs. P talk about why it's so important for us to read and how we need to be connected to books, and that we just want you to find great books and read them. So, my challenge to you is to find a great book. Whether that means you're going to go to the public library or you're going to find a book online or you have your own books at home, but that you should be reading every day. Part of our English class is to read and just to read for pleasure. We'll be spending the first 10 minutes of each day just reading. So I really want you to get connected with some books. So now that you've watched Mrs. P's reading launch, let's take a look at some ways that you could get connected with some books. First thing, if you don't know what to read, here's a great place to look at some book trailers. So you can peruse through here, and it's got some great middle school book trailers to hopefully spark your interest. The next thing that you could do is there are some books that available online. So here's some. There's not a ton, but there's some, and you probably can find some more that you're really interested in. So if you want to read some books online. Lastly, I'm going to include a link to our Muskegon area public library. And the one I'm going to include is right here. It is our Norton Shores branch. But there's also the Hackley Public Library, and there's libraries in Grand Haven and Spring Lake. So I'm going to encourage you, if you don't already have a library card, to try and get one. So hopefully that is maybe something that you're able to do. So if you are, the library is a great place to go to find a book that you're really interested in. One of the books that's pretty hot right now is called Ghost Boys. So let's say I was really interested in reading the story Ghost Boys, which I know Mrs. P talked about. I could put it in here, search, and see if, in fact, our library has Ghost Boys. And there it is. The cool thing is, with some of these books, I can get an audiobook if I'd like, and an ebook. So you're able to check out books right here online. I highly recommend using your public library. It's free, it's easy, and you're able to even check out ebooks so you don't even have to go there to get them. On the website, another great thing is it will show you some of their different services, but also the fact that maybe you want to get a library card. It'll give you the information for getting a library card. So that's just another way to hopefully get you connected with books. So talk to somebody at home that could get you to the library to help you get connected with books. We'll have times where we'll check in and we'll keep track of the books that we're reading on something called a Jamboard. And it's just pretty simple. I think Mrs. P talked about it a little bit as well. So we just kind of track what we've read, and it's amazing at the end of the year how many great books we've read. And it's also a great way for us to connect as a virtual class to be able to talk about, hey, what are you reading? Hey, what are you reading? So it'll be a nice way for us to connect. If you have questions, if you're struggling to get connected with a book, please reach out to me. Send me an email. Make sure in the subject line you put in book recommendations or what do you think about this book, and I will try and get back to you within the week. All right, guys, if you have any questions whatsoever, let me know. I'm excited for you guys to get reading. I've started a list of books that I want to read, and I'll post a Jamboard in the next week for you guys to start recording down the books that you read. All right, have a great day.